What's good, people? How y'all doing? How y'all been? Another day at the FSC compound. Well, y'all know the compound coming soon, but we ain't tripping. Show y'all what I got going on out here. Just some little updates. Got FSC Tattoo and Reggie. They just did the whole front and rear suspension on this car here. Front brakes, rotors, struts, control arms, all of that good stuff on this car right here. So when it came, he was having problems with this side over here. He said it'll seize up every once in a while. Now what we gotta figure out, after putting on a new caliper with the rotor and stuff, because the old caliper wouldn't go all the way back in, we still getting it's locking up on this side. So I'm getting a good flow from the rubber hose, but I think that rubber hose is not letting fluid return. I think that rubber hose done turned itself into like a one-way valve. I never saw that before. Usually when those brake lines, the rubber hose is stopped up and you take it off, you usually get very minimum fluid, if not any fluid, coming out until you press the brake. But in this case, I got free flowing fluid, but once you press the brake, it locks. And soon when I open up the bleeder, it frees. So I'm gonna go pick up that hose, that brake line hose, and we gonna try that. And hopefully that solve the problem and the customer can have their car back today. On the engine swap. Now what happened with this, I got the engine out, and the engine that a friend of mine had for me, it was too new. This the block that came out. So I ended up calling around and I still found them another block for a good price. Now the thing of it is, this block is the same block, but it came out of a Malibu. So everything is different. I'm talking about I have to change the intake. I got the whole wire harness off the other car because the whole wire harness is different. The exhaust is very different. Actually, on that other motor, that was one of the main things because this motor got 3 ports on each side. The newer block got one big square port. So I couldn't use that off the muscle, but everything else looked at exactly the same all the way until the exhaust. This car got the weirdest exhaust I ever seen. You do some kind of curving and hooking and all of that. I'll show y'all once I put it back together. So now that I got this block in, I done started tearing everything down. And not only am I swapping the engine, but I have to swap the engine. Because these motor mounts right here, they not on that other block. This intake is made different. That throttle position is on this side on that block over there. It's some lines I had to take off for the thermostat housing. They made different. Like everything is made different on these blocks because they come out of 2 different cars. This one come out of this car, which is a LaCrosse. That block over there comes out a Malibu. So they the same block, 3.6s, but they set up 2 different ways to go in 2 different cars. So I gotta swap every little detail thing. So, you know, that takes a little longer with what I got going on, but it's cool that I found the customer a good block for a good price. Even that motor mount down there at the bottom, it's different. I think all the sensors, they pretty much the same in the same positions. Just a lot of stuff. So like I say, I'm swapping the engine and swapping the engine at the same time. Still got the Nova over there, y'all. I'm waiting on the steering column man. He's an older guy, and I know some of the parts for these old cars are hard to find, but he rebuilding that steering column. That's really the only thing I'm waiting on. Once I get the steering column in, I can go ahead. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and lay the carpet down. I talked to my boy Lee, who owns this Nova. We're gonna go ahead, and he bought me the Dynamat the other day, a few days ago. So I'm gonna get that laid down and go ahead and lay his carpet and stuff. That way, when the steering column get back, because the guy been had the steering column about a week and a half. So I'm hoping that he called me one day this week with the steering column rebuilt nice and tight, so I can put that back in, so I can pull this car out of here and do a real sound check. There go that phone, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna get one of those at least a video, y'all. Hold on right quick. Hey, Slap. Okay, you good. Okay. Yeah, then my cousin Slap let me know he gonna be a few minutes late for work. He had to take care of a few things, man. I don't be tripping off of that. Better late than never. Got this Mustang right here. My boy brought this. It just needed we diagnosed it. It needed a fuel pump. Now we got it cranking up. Burning rubber, as you can see. I think these burn rubber marks I did are right here or something. We did something. Now he burning rubber. The thing about this car, it literally has no AC. When I say no AC, it has no AC compressor, no dryer, no liquid line with the orifice tube. It don't have none of that in there. So we ordered him the whole kit. We got the fuel pump on. He cranking up good. I sent him there yesterday. He happy that it's cranking up, burning rubber. I got the AC kit in. I'm just waiting on one more part that go to the compressor. It's like a little manifold that Fords have. It's a little metal manifold that come off the AC compressor with the lines. And yeah, you connect the rubber lines to it. So it don't come like a regular hose assembly. So we got that going on. The blue Cadillac, man, I finally got the brakes. Hold on, y'all, this phone again. Hold up. What's up, Rich? Out the dollar store? Man, just if you don't see no green tea, well, I don't be getting them out of there. I get them from the store, but just get any kind of tea out of there if they don't have no green. Okay, that's cool. All right. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Yeah, this blue Cadillac, man. Finally got the new brake hoses and stuff on. Let me see if y'all can see that. New brake hoses, new brake pads. The calipers end up not being froze. I'm getting good fluid to the front. Now in the back, I would get under there right now, but I don't have no shirt on. But in the back, coming off the frame, we got a metal line going to a rubber line, and then that rubber line splits off to the two back wheels. Well, that rubber line in the back is clogged up, so I can't get no fluid out the back, which is not letting me get the rest of the air out of the brake system. So, man, I was up there wrestling with that brake line under there for about 2 hours. I'm gonna end up having to cut some stuff and do some union and something else, because it's rusted under there, and that line is very hard to get off. But I got that. That ain't no problem. No problem. But yeah, people, just a few updates, man. We working. Stuff been flowing a little smoother. It's been hot. And my crew, man, we old school cats. We got FSC Reggie. Y'all know he just got out, got back on his feet with heart problems. So we got to watch him in the heat. And look, I just walked out there not even 2 minutes, man. It's like 100 degrees out there already, y'all. And My cousin Sleepy, he also got a pacemaker. You know, Sleepy, I don't know if he ever been on camera, but my cousin Sleepy that be up here helping me, man, he look good for his age. Sleepy is well into his 60s, man, and he also has that, I think, the defibrillator, or he got the pacemaker. So between him and Reggie, you know, they good workers, they do their thing. But with this heat out here, man, I still have to keep an eye on them to make sure. And I also got to keep an eye on myself and everybody else up here. Tattoo, you know, we all out here in this heat, man. So we be having to take breaks and rotate and you know. Oh, y'all, hold on. I got to take this call. Yes, ma'am. Hey. Well, we put the oil filter and stuff back on, and like I say, that engine is locked up. So your best bet is to go ahead and get it towed to the people. If they say they gonna replace it, ain't no use of me touching nothing on there, so it won't void the warranty. All we did was replace that bent filter and put you some fresh oil in there. Okay, you don't have no more AAA or nothing? Okay, let me call a couple of my record truck people and see what their schedule's looking like and see who got the best price that can get your vehicle over there. Yeah, that was the oil filter. Whatever you hit, yeah, it actually bent the oil filter back, and that's what made your oil come out real fast. So that little time that you drove it, all your oil came out, and that's what caused your engine to seize up. Yo, that's your windshield washer jug. Yeah, I can look up one of those on Amazon, but I ain't gonna lie, your main thing is to get that engine back going first. That little jug, we can do that anytime, unless you want to try to replace it before it go to the people, so they won't, you know, notice anything. Okay, and for me, I probably just get you to, cause we didn't really do nothing. All we did was looked under there and just saw that the oil filter was bent. So we basically just did you like a little oil change. So I'll find that record truck for you, and I'll get with you in a little bit. I'm shooting a video actually right now for my YouTube. Nah, you good. This all action. This the way the shop goes. They get the phone calls and everything. It's real in the field. But I hate that happened to you like that. But long as you got a warranty and they gonna honor it, then that's cool. Okay, all right. Bye. Yeah, that's one of my well, they took me in like a family. They still look at me like family, you know. Man, she hit something and it bent her oil filter back, and she didn't know it. And her oil was coming out while she was driving, man, and I guess it shut down on her. And now her engine is seized. And me and Reggie got up under there yesterday, and we tried to unseize it, and it will not move. So she say she got a warranty, so that's cool. That is cool. And they gonna honor it. So that's cool. But yeah, people, Just giving y'all an update of what we got going on up here. Nothing really too exciting. Just the same old everyday good old mechanic work. And I've been shooting off my tablet, man. I hope these videos come out good. My other phone that I was using for a camera, it messed up, but I'm investing me a good camera. They've been telling me about the GoPro and all of this, so I can actually walk y'all around and give y'all more hands-on footage and give y'all longer videos. I know I always say that, man, but I be having so much going on. But once I get everything in a row, I can slow down and I can, you know, breathe a little bit. Then I can get on this stuff, or I might just have to have somebody to take care of this stuff for me. You know, once it get a little better, I might just have to hire me a cameraman or something just to follow me around and just give y'all more footage. Because if it's up to me, I get pulled around so much. Y'all see the phone calls, the pulling up, and anybody that hang up here, they know I be running around here like a chicken with my head cut off. Anybody that have been up here tell you that they rarely come up here and I'm just sitting around chilling. Unless it's a lunch break or I done got overheated and I'm sitting down. Other than that, I'm going to pick up parts, going to do this. People need help. You know, I got kids out here. You know, like yesterday was supposed to be my off day. My daughter car, it's some kind of way the little car I bought for it got a crack in the upper oil pan. And we've been trying to find out where this little leak coming from, and I finally found it. So I sealed that up for her yesterday, got that oil leak out the way. Now we got a few more little issues, and that's with my daughter car. So y'all know that's free labor, and you know, y'all know how that go for those of y'all men out there with kids that got to take care of their business. You already know. But yeah, I'll get back with y'all a little later when we got some more stuff going on. And like I say, trust me, I'm working on getting the GoPro and the body cam and all that stuff, y'all. I'm trying to line everything up and make sure stuff stay flowing up here at the same time. So y'all just bear with me. Like I say, it's always a lot to come. I always got something going on. And anybody in H-Town, if you got good energy, you're a good person, feel free to stop by the shop sometime. Everybody know where I'm at, 6010 North Sam Houston Parkway East, Humble, Texas, 77396. My number, 832-792-9233. If anybody try to call that number and you not locked in, it's not gonna go through. You gotta text me first. Hey, G, this such and such, man. You know, if you just wanna holler, you know, if it's a certain time of the day, I might not get right back with you, but trust me, I will. I try to answer all my comments, all my text messages. You know, I'm only one person. I don't have a secretary. So I try to go back, you know, at some point through the day. So if you hit me and I don't hit you right back, don't think I'm acting funny or nothing. As you can see, real busy. So, I mean, if you got questions and answers, if that can hold out till like later on, you know, I'm up pretty much all night too. I try to shut it down sometime at least around 7 or 8. So if you can hold your questions until like after 8 o'clock, that'll be better. Because calling me through the day with just a question, it's kind of hard on me with everything I be having going on already. But yeah, people, I ain't gonna talk y'all head off. I'll get with y'all in a little bit. Y'all be careful out there and stay safe. 100.